Welcome to the Kristi Jones Show. This is your go-to podcast for living life to the fullest. I am a life and empowerment coach, speaker, and business owner in multifamily real estate. I am a woman passionate about helping others build a life that they truly desire. We'll talk about how to make the most out of every day, from setting meaningful goals to embracing the present moment. So join us as we explore the depths of living a life that is full of joy, purpose, and satisfaction. Well, hello and welcome to the Kristi Jones Show, all things about living your life to the fullest. And this is episode 1. Yeah, I just said it. Number 1, numero uno. This is the first podcast that I've done for this show, and I'm excited to get started. So in true Kristi Jones style, I thought, what in the heck do you start episode number 1 about? Obviously, I have so many things that I'm thrilled and excited to cover in this podcast. I have guest interviews and speakers lined up to bring on the show as well. But I thought today, true Kristi Jones style, I'm going to follow my gut, follow my instinct. And so today I want to talk about one of the important things to live your life to the fullest. And that's to understand that there is not a one-size-fits-all approach to living life fully. It's not a cookie cutter situation. What you find to live life fully is going to be very different than what someone else finds to live their life to the fullest. So I want to open up with the concept and the thought that to live your life fully is going to mean something different to each and every one of us. And to know that that is completely okay and completely fine. The things that light you up and set you on fire, and the dreams and the desires and the goals, and when you envision building your best life, what that looks like to you could be really different than your friend, a family member, your neighbor. And that is exactly how it should be. So that's why when we talk about living a life to the fullest, it's going to look different for each and every one of us. Also, like, what is a successful life? You've heard that, right? Like, I want to be successful. I want to find success. I want to be happy. I want to have a fulfilled life. Well, that is so unique and individual to you. That's for you to decide what is success to you. And I just really think that that's so important to establish early in life. The earlier, the better. When you can understand that what you define as success or what you define as living life to the fullest is completely up to you. And there is no right or wrong answer. I think sometimes we get so hung up in wanting to check the boxes, right? And check the boxes, meaning, I've got to do this and have this and achieve this to have the full life, to really live life fully. And I'm here to say, I don't believe in that checklist. I don't believe that there is a standard checklist that each and every person needs to follow. So to live your life to the fullest, you need to determine what that is for you, because you won't achieve true fulfillment and happiness and joy and peace and satisfaction until you are able to figure out what that means for you. So it kind of goes back to, I want to talk about stepping outside of our comfort zones and going after the things that we want to go after, and why we sometimes don't do that. And we don't step outside of that comfort zone. Here's a few reasons why that doesn't happen. Could be judgment. Could be judgment that you might even have for yourself, or it could be judgment that you think others are going to have on you or have towards you. Could be fear of failing at it. It could be worried about the opinions of others. It could be just flat out not wanting to be uncomfortable. Just don't want to be uncomfortable. And it's so important to acknowledge that in order to achieve what you want to achieve, in order to live your life fully, for whatever that means to you, it's going to require getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. Because true growth, true expansion doesn't happen unless you are stepping out of what is comfortable. Like growth doesn't happen in the comfortable moments. Like think about just reflect on your life for a moment. Think about the times you've really grown. You've really, gone to the next level in your development. Has it been because you're just warm and comfy and everything was just great? Probably not. I know that's not the case for me. So to get where you're wanting to go and to have the growth and to build the dreams and to really live your life fully, again, whatever that means to you, you get to identify that. You get to determine that. But it's going to require you stepping out of that comfort zone. If you want to grow, learn, and do the things that you have in your heart and build on the ideas and the concepts, the dreams, the goals that you have, then it's required that you step outside of the status quo, step outside of your comfort zone. So you're not going to break. You're not going to just, collapse into the abyss. You're going to be fine. It might hurt. It might be uncomfortable. You might fall short of your goal. You might fail. You might have a setback. But that is not the end of the world, my friend. That is the next opportunity setting up for you. You get to rise up. You get to rise up again. You get to get up again. You get to go after it again. Maybe you choose in a different direction. Maybe you make a different choice. Maybe you recalculate some things. But you get to go again. You get to try again. Regardless of what the outcome is when you step out of that comfort zone, you're going to be okay. You're going to prevail. You're going to survive it. You might have some scratches, some bruises. You might have a little bit of a wounded ego here or there, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to move through that. It's only going to better set you up for the next time that hey, I got to step out of my comfort zone here. If I want to live my life fully, I'm going to have to shake some things up. So the fear of the opinions of others when it comes to living our life fully, that is something that the sooner you can understand that the opinions of others, they don't dictate your happiness, your fulfillment, your joy. You need to value your own opinion of yourself far, far greater than you value the opinions of others. And I really think it's those opinions of others that hold people back, that keep them in shackles, that keep them in limbo for so long. Like sometimes in your knower, in your gut, what you need to do, the moves you need to make, the actions you need to take, the decisions you need to make to live your life fully. But yet, you don't. You find yourself in limbo. You don't act upon those things. And it's really unfortunate when we put too much weight on the opinions of others. Put more weight on that opinion that you hold of yourself. So to live life fully, it is going to look different for each and every one of us. And that is a beautiful thing. That is, I think, one of the most amazing things, because none of us are alike. And the things that fulfill you and give you purpose and that drive you are going to be different than this person sitting next to you. So I just wanted to open up with some conversation on what does living life fully look like? What does that mean? Well, guess what? You get to decide that. You get to decide what that means for you. So I hope this has given you a little insight into when, especially as we move forward in this podcast and I talk about living life fully, and I share so many things on here and bring on such valuable speakers and content, that you stay open to what is possible for you, that you stay open to living your life fully and to release the power that sometimes you give others based on their opinions of you. All right, my friends, thanks for tuning in. It is my goal to keep things on point and on topic and keep it brief and make it fun. So, all right, go have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next show. For tuning in to the Kristi Jones Show Living Life Fully podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the conversations and the tips we've shared today, and that you've come away with a few ideas on how to make the most out of life. If you've loved this episode, be sure to share it with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe to this podcast and tap that subscribe button. That way you never miss an episode. Also, you guys, it would mean the world to me if you could leave a podcast review as well. Now, go live a life that lights a fire on the inside of you and become the person you truly desire to be. Until next time, my friend, keep striving to live your life to the fullest. I'll see you soon.